Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all tuning in as always. So you only got a few days left before Father's Day, so let's make it count. Mac Tools, they've got a flyer out, 25% off select items now from June 10th through the 17th. So we're going to go through those, make sure you pick an idea out for that your old man, and see if you can find anything for him. So stay tuned. Guys, so like I said, this sale right here is going on from 6/10 through 17, but as far as for Father's Day, you only got 4 days left, so make sure you get your orders in, or if you have a sales rep that you can get a hold of. But anyways, we're going to go through and I'm going to choose my 5 items that I'm going to pick that I think are good deals off of this. So little discounts will appear when item is added to the cart. Alright, so make sure if you are adding any of these. So here's a few things you have to really consider is budget wise. So depending on what you have available, and if your dad's a Mac guy, tool fanatic or whatever, these are some good options here. But we're gonna kind of choose the middle ground if I were to select some items. So we're gonna go through them first. We got some pen lights, we got a breaker bar, swivel head ratchet, flywheel turner. So if your dad's a transmission guy, this would be great. Ratcheting stubby screwdriver set, 1/4 inch drive access handle ratchet, 9-inch, and then a flexible tool mat, 5-piece RBRT wrench set, 6-point. This is their bigger sizes. Angled wire stripper cutter crimper, 10-piece RBRT 1/2-inch drive deep, and then the shallow version, and then Mac grip nut driver set. So that's the only selections they have. So it is 12 items, I believe. 1, 2, 3, yep, 12 items that they are allowing to sale on. So let's kind of go through and see if I were to select. So right off the bat from the start and beginning, I would do the pen light. So we'll go there, and then we'll look up the sales prices afterwards. If, like I said, if your dad's a transmission guy or he works on his own vehicle, you know, same thing. If, you know, a lot of these guys that are doing their old classic builds, and they're putting in engines and transmissions, this would be a good option as well. So we're going to add that in there. We're going to stick with the budget and see what we can kind of go with here. So that's 2 right there. Definitely a ratcheting stubby screwdriver set. I would choose that one. Okay. And then let's see, I would choose the flexible tool mat. That's pretty cool there. Throw your tools, sockets, and bolts and stuff on there. And then let's do the wire stripper crimper. So that is 5. All right. So obviously I didn't choose these. I would, if it was up to me and there was no budget, I'd definitely do a breaker bar probably, and maybe the metric one of these socket sets. But again, I mean, for the price, it doesn't look. You know, let's see if there's any. Let's go and see what kind of sizes it comes with here. So you got a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So there are no skips, but pretty pricey for a socket set. Definitely when one of my kids spending that money on a socket set, I'd feel really bad. Same thing with the nut driver set. I mean, for me, I rarely use this. Maybe some guys do on smaller applications like motorbikes and stuff like that, but I haven't touched a nut driver in a long time. It doesn't sound right, but maybe the swivel head ratchet, but even then, this style here, it's not even the access style. So again, breaker bar probably be my top choice out of all this stuff. I wish they had a little bit better selection on this, but anyways, let's go to the cart and see what the sales prices are finalized. All right, so the angled wire stripper cutter went from $84.99 to $63.75. That's not bad. Flexible tool mat, $41.99 down to $31.50. That one's pretty cool. That's good right there. I definitely score that one. Screwdriver set down from $77.99 to $58.50. Again, that's a good deal right there. Flywheel turner handle with the, let's see, the Mac grip is from $54.99 to $41.25. That's a good deal right there. I definitely score that. And then the pen light down from $54.99 to $41.25. Still not too bad. Would I buy it? Not for a pen light. I've got similar ones, but from Milwaukee that are a lot cheaper than that, 20 bucks. So I would definitely do this one here, the screwdriver set. Okay, Let's see if this goes up on screen. So this one, this one, this one here. This one I probably wouldn't. So these would be my top 3 that I would choose. I mean, from price wise, yeah, I'd definitely go with those. So, all right, that should be it. So, like I said, we're gonna do a couple of these videos, seeing what kind of deals they get out there for Father's Day. So, I'm gonna do some recommendations. But anyways, this wraps up the Mac Tools Father's Day sale. So, put in the comments below, what would you choose for your old man, and what would you buy from there? Would you choose one of the 12 that they posted up, or would you actually just go and get something else? For me, if I had to choose and I had a budget and I wanted to stay under any of these 3 would be great. I'd really, but other than that, I'd probably save my money and get something else. But let's see what they get out there in the market right now and see if there's any deals out there for our old man. All right, peace out. Take care and stay wrenching, but stay blessed.